Hello everyone, Tim here with SpyCentre Security. Today we're sitting down with the founder of SpyCentre to get the most common questions people have that are new to the spy world answered. So how are you, Michael?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. Let's start off just telling the audience and everyone a little bit about yourself.
Well, married for 26 years, have 2 kids, and I started SpyCentre when I was 25 years old, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. Missed some challenges, but I've enjoyed where we've gotten.
Awesome. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, now that my kids are getting older, one's gone to college, one's a junior in high school, I have a little more spare time. I enjoy golfing a little bit. Not very good at it, but I like it. I do lots of building projects around the house and things like that as well.
Excellent. So you said that you started 25 years ago. Tell me about your life then and what that meant to you then and now.
Well, I grew up in a family that was in private investigation business. So all my life growing up, I helped on surveillances, did things that PIs do, raised by a single father, and just enjoyed that type of business. I got my business degree from Baylor University, and since he was self-employed, I always kind of wanted to be self-employed. I didn't really want to be a PI necessarily for the rest of my life, a private investigator. So I gravitated towards the technology part of the business and started that about 25 years old, and it just kind of evolved it from there.
Wow, okay. And what type of products do you carry at SpyCentre?
Well, right now we have a wide array of products for your safety and security. We have, of course, audio recorders, video recorders, body-worn to record. There's lots of important reasons. You got sexual harassment issues, you got child custody cases, you got harassment is big these days. People are able to document that. We have a wide array of what we call nanny cameras, which can be used for lots of the same things, but also to help protect your children, your elderly now, and when they're in nursing homes or homes that have in-house care. And then of course we have a full line of the latest security cameras for your homes and businesses. Okay,
so that kind of leads into the next question here. What's your average customer look like that comes to SpyCentre?
It's hard to get an average customer. I mean, it's not. I don't have a specific age demographic because it kind of depends a little bit on their needs and what's happening. It's just people that have usually some trauma or challenges in their life that need some solutions. Whether it be putting cameras around their business because they've had theft, meaning internal or external break-ins, things like that, or obviously someone that has had a child that they may be suspicious is not being taken care of properly or being harassed or something like that. So it's usually people that have some unfortunate difficulties in their life.
Okay, that's awesome. So what separates SpyCentre and you from the average spy place out there?
It's a good question. I mean, I was one of the early adopters in this business with the retail stores all around Dallas. We had 4 retail stores around Dallas. We've tried to just specialize in our equipment. We use everything we sell. We test it. Obviously, we don't want to sell anything that doesn't work quality, consistently, doesn't do what we say it'll do. So we try to carry, just the hand-picked products that we know will meet certain customers' needs, because we have evolved our product line based upon what our customers have asked for over the years. It hasn't been the other way around. They come to us with questions that we may not have something that covers it, but then we eventually do have something that meets that need.
Okay, very good. So there seems to be like this notion that spy stores are shady, and you go in and they're just creepy, and there just seems to be that type of notion. What would you say about that?
Well, I can only speak for myself. When I started 25 years ago, I have to agree that there was kind of that feel. You'd go into them, they were usually dingy and kind of a clandestine place and kind of odd. Our stores have never been that way. They've always been, nice, bright lit, well stocked, nice, helpful staff. So I don't think we apply to that, that notion. I'm sure there's still some that are out there that are like that, but we're a full service, family owned, operated business, and have been doing that for the same way for 25 years.
Oh, okay. I mean, what kind of advice would you give to someone that they have a need but they don't know where to start?
Well, nowadays with our website, it's been really nice because we've basically been able to transition the quality service that we've been able to give customers in the Dallas area for 20 years, 25 years, to the customers all around the country, because in the store we're able to show a customer the differences between, you know, 3 products that look the same but perform slightly different and meet different people's needs. And we now can do that on the web with all of our videos and our how-to videos and a lot of the videos that you host and show people. We try to be able to give them the in-store experience online, because there really is quality and subtle differences to these products. So it boils down to the customer's needs as far as battery life, or can they plug it in, or does it need to be hidden or non-hidden. You know, the best bet is to sometimes call our office and help let one of our guys or gals walk you through specifically what we recommend to you.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so SpyCentre makes demo videos for literally everything they sell. Why do you think that's so important?
Well, I believe that this is not like buying clothes or shoes or a million other things online. I believe this is, as I stated earlier, when people have needs for our products, it's usually important to that person. It's not just on a whim. We're not a novelty shop. So to me, it's important for you to know as best you can, if you're buying online, your expectations are going to be met. And a lot of companies out there don't show you quality videos. They don't show you pros and cons for reasons. They have reasons for doing that. I'd rather a customer see if a product is weak in a certain area, because I'm confident we have a product in another area that's stronger in a different way. Sometimes it's based on price, so some people can only afford certain things, and I definitely understand that. So that's why we try to carry products that can meet multiple demographics that people can afford.
Wow, okay. What kind of help could the average person expect, either calling up the number or going to the website? What could they expect from us?
Well, we do have full staff that answers the phones, and we're kind of unique. We do have Saturday hours as well. And we have our online chat, so if someone would prefer to do chat as opposed to call in, we're available. We do both. And all our guys work in our shops know the products. You know, these are not order takers. It's not a fulfillment center. We don't outsource our, you know, questions to any other company. Everybody you talk to at SpyCentre employees. And most have been here many years.
Yep. Now you said something just now that kind of triggered a question that I had. So, I mean, you kind of slid over a little bit, but you said we actually answer our phones.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm kind of an old school guy, you know. I personally like to give my customers the experiences of things that I like to do. If I'm doing something personal, I like to talk to a live person. I don't like phone trees very much. I don't like getting dumped in voicemails. A lot of people have situations where they don't get calls back. They don't get return emails. And that's not just with the spy industry or security industry. It's through lots of different walks of life. So we do our very best of always trying to have a live person answer your phone. If they can't answer the question, get you the appropriate person, of course. But it's something we've done for 25 years.
Wow. And I understand that SpyCentre's had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau since, 1999? Can you tell me how you've managed to do that for so long?
Well, I mean, I think it does speak for itself, because for one, we do, subscribe and have joined the BBB, where a lot of companies don't, because there is an expense to it. So for one thing, they don't want to do that. I think it's important. It's just hopefully a building block of trust that we're building with potential clients. We have literally served tens of thousands, probably 100,000 customers over the years in the Dallas area and now around the country. So we do our very best. No company is ever perfect out there, and if any company tells you they're perfect, they're fibbing to you. But it's how a company handles a problem, I believe, that separates a quality company from just a company. And if there's a problem, a bad product, or some other issue, I believe that's how we separate ourselves from the majority of the companies out there, and how do we handle it.
Oh, so that's very exciting. So what do you see for the future of SpyCentre?
Well, we're growing quite well on the web. We're getting customers from all around the country. It's very exciting. We're launching our new security-only website, which is our full line of professional IP and HD cameras that we've been installing on our other part of our company for many years. So we're basically going to have our two main websites with the SpyCentre Security and the Proactive Security Cameras.com.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, Michael, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for the interview.
Sir.